No amount of information is going to get people to care about what you do. Okay, if you are constantly trying to convince people how much of a need there is for your product, if you are constantly talking about what you do, how it works, why you're different, if you're constantly asking personal questions to, like, imagine if this was your life and etc. If you're constantly asking personal questions to the investor or the prospect, to try and get them to relate, that means you are not giving them a reason to care. Okay, which means that no matter how great your product is, people won't listen. Okay, so the reason why this is happening is because when you're giving information to them, you're speaking to their brain, but actually the thing that drives their action is their emotion. So therefore you need to, when at the start of talking about your product, you need to first get them to feel something. Okay, and there's two reasons why you need to be able to do this. First of all, emotions drive actions, okay? But second of all, short-term memory plus emotions equals long-term memory. This is something that I've learned from Kerwin Kay, an Australian business coach, and what this means is that they remember you. If you get them to feel something at the start of your thing, they remember you, they can recite you. Okay, now let's talk about how you actually get people to feel something at the start of your pitch deck, at the start of your website. Okay, there's three things that you need. There is three things that you need at the start of any interaction that you have around your product. Okay, the first thing is your why. This is who you are when you're at your best as the founder and therefore your business. This is about the core values that drive this business when it's at its best. Okay, so the reason why it's so important to understand the core values that this business lies on isn't just so you can go up to people and say, hey, these are my core values. It is because when you actually talk about your core values, you're talking on an emotional level. People that resonate, people that also live their life by similar values will resonate with that before they even know what you do. So you're already creating that emotional connection. Okay, so the way that you actually articulate your why, this is what I want you to do. Get a friend that doesn't know you too well, but knows you enough to be able to be, so you're comfortable enough to talk to them, and share with them 5 memories that you feel have shaped who you've become, and get them to ask you lots of questions and get into the details of what was it specifically about that memory that stands out to you, that is significant to you. Okay, so at the end of those 5 memories, I want you to look through and notice what are the reoccurring themes that just keep on coming up throughout all of these 5 memories. And then I want you to bring those themes together and form a statement that represents who you are when you're at your best. So it could be something like, solving complex problems at scale efficiently. So efficiency is the main thing that just keeps on coming up. Solving complex communication problems. Communication is something that comes up constantly. So whatever it is for you, notice you want to derive it from the themes that reoccur from the moments when you are at your best. Okay? The second thing that you need in order to get people to care is a disruption. What is the problem that is clashing with your why in the world that you are tackling right now? Or what is the change that is coming to the world? If you start any interaction with this, you immediately have their attention. So it could be something like, the gambling industry is broken. Or we now live in a subscription economy. Or 73% of businesses who don't achieve digital transformation will go out of business. Recently, I've seen an ad and it was saying, the bra design has not been changed for centuries. It gets your attention, right? So, really articulate, what are you disrupting? Okay, so the third thing that you need is your vision and your cause. If you were to live in line with your why every single day, what is the world that you would create? And what is the most effective avenue that will get you to create that world? So this is an example. So I believe in a world where people don't waste time on the mundane and actually focus on the critical. The most effective avenue to get me there, which is my cause, so the first thing is my vision, the second thing is my cause, is by taking big systems that run inefficiently manually and digitalizing them and automating them. So this is actually one of my clients' vision and causes. So then when you're presenting it to your audience, to investors, this is what you do. The gambling industry is broken. You share the disruption that you're making or the change that's coming to the world. And then you say, look, we believe in a world where your cause, the avenue that you believe will get you to the world that you want to create. So everything we do is based around share your why, who you are when you're at your best, and then talk about why or about what you do. Boom, voila, and you have the first 2 slides or the first page of your website or the first few sentences that you said in that sales script, you give them a reason why they should listen to the rest of what you're about to say. Super important. I hope I've been able to get this across to you. I hope this has been helpful for you. And in next week, I'm going to be, for the duration of the rest of this week and over the next week, I'm going to be sharing some more videos where I talk more about how to inspire action, how to actually inspire people to take action, especially if they're paralyzed by this techie language, information-heavy world that we live in, especially in the tech industry. So I'm also thinking of reopening spots for my Raw Transformation program, where I help you clarify your message in your pitch deck and your website for 60% off because of this work from home coronavirus push that I want to encourage focus in. So let me know if that is something that you would be interested in if I were to open spots. Hope this video has been helpful for you. Have an amazing day.